On the 25th of March, 25 innocent civilians lost their lives in the Kabul Gurudwara attack. And today, those victims have been brought to justice. The Afghan forces have killed 5 ISIS Haqqani and Haqqani network terrorists and arrested 8 others. Now, some of these terrorists were also involved in the attack on the Gurudwara in Kabul. The terrorists were eliminated during 3 operations conducted by the Special Operations Forces of the National Directorate of Security. On the 25th of March, 3 suicide bombers entered the Gurudwara's sanctuary area within the complex and started shooting at the worshippers. Now, the Islamic State claimed responsibility for the attack. This operations cell was also responsible for missile attacks on President Ghani's inauguration ceremony, the armed attack on the late Mazar's commemoration ceremony, and 2 other missile attacks on Bagram base. Now, on the 25th of March, 25 innocent civilian lives were lost in the Kabul Gurudwara attack, and today those victims have been brought to justice. Afghan forces have killed 5 ISIS and Haqqani network terrorists, and they have arrested 8 others. Now, some of these terrorists were involved in the attack on the Gurudwara in Kabul. The terrorists were eliminated during 3 operations conducted by the Special Operations Forces of the National Directorate of Security. On the 25th of March, 3 suicide bombers entered the Gurudwara sanctuary area within the complex and started shooting at the worshippers. The Islamic State claimed responsibility for this attack. Now, we are being joined by our Afghanistan correspondent, Mustafa Kazemi. Good evening to you, Mustafa. Afghan forces have killed 5 ISIS and Haqqani network terrorists, and they have arrested 8 others. What is the latest update you have for us?
Hi, yes, the National Directorate of Security, or Afghanistan's main intelligence agency, conducted 3 operations according to a statement shared with us. And they said that a key cell or core planning and execution house of these 2 groups that, according to the statement, said it is a joint Haqqani and Daesh operating cell in Kabul, was disrupted. But there were gunfire and sounds of small explosions last night and during the time of operation. And there was a concern among the citizens, but it was unfolded just a few hours after the operation was over. Now, we had reactions only from the Taliban, which is in itself sort of weird and unexplainable for us here in Kabul, because there were no Taliban or Islamic Emirate, as they call themselves, involved in this operation. But the Taliban sent out a statement saying that they do not have anything to do with Daesh or ISIS, and that they were not involved in this operation. But according to the footages and the pictures that we saw from the site of this operation, the amount of explosives, weapons, rockets, mortars, and even howitzer rounds seized was immense. And just as one of the major attacks, which was the Gurudwara attack, it seems that primary material was sourced from among these stuff and material that was seized during this operation, as well as the attack on Afghan president's inauguration ceremony, which was attacked by 4 rockets and missiles.
Right, Mustafa, and as you say, the terrorists were eliminated during 3 separate operations conducted by the Special Operations Forces of the National Directorate of Security. Have there been any reactions from either ISIS or the Haqqani networks or any other international bodies?
No, they have not shown any reaction yet, to the media at least, but we are hearing reports about this cell or this planning core being mainly responsible for actually more than what the National Directorate of Security has told the media. A couple of political and military analysts that we spoke to, they told us that the activities of these people killed, and this cell in particular, is extended beyond Kabul boundaries, and they are responsible for attacks on more than the 2 occasions mentioned this in the statement on American forces as well, but we have not heard anything on that officially or on the record.
Mustafa, thank you very much for that report. That's our correspondent coming to us live from Afghanistan, where he is bringing us the latest on the Afghan forces neutralizing 5 ISIS and Haqqani network terrorists.